Okay, so welcome back to the match, guys. This will be the first match for quarterfinal tonight, Pool C. And Pool D is live on another stream as well in the same YouTube in the same YouTube channel. So here we come, and please support your team in the YouTube comment box so that I can spectate your team. Here we come. The gate, which team will be taking the first engagement here? So here we come, it seems like they are spreading most of the team in the eastern side, and there might be around 6 or 5 teams in the western side. Let's see. Anyway, we don't know yet how the circle will be here in this Erangel match here. It's going to be a little bit hard to predict here. Let's see the first circle, which team will be favoring the circle or which team will be getting the good circle. That will be a big advantage for taking the chicken dinner in the first match here. Even Evo, Mizoram are participating this match. Here we come. The circle going to be moving toward a little bit in the southwestern side, and there might be, I can see around 80 or maybe 70% team are still getting the circle. That will be a big advantage for team who got the circle right now. And there are some teams still trying to go at the Stelberg side. That will be the northeastern side. Here we come. TQ are taking the first engagement in this match here. Unfortunately, one man already down, and here we come. 25 Mar is still, MRR. Yeah, he's still bleeding out here. So they are team Opium once again, and they are taking engagement with this team Gold. So Gold team, they already got 1 elimination points here. That's a good starting here. That's gonna be a very good capitalized knockdown from bottom team here. They just gonna be converted to finish one from Wolf, and they're gonna be having only 2 men survive from this team Opium. This is not a good starting, but anyway, they are still having 2 more. But here we come. The push, what a good shot that was. But unfortunately, there's gonna be no backup coming from Team Opium. It's TO. Okay. Team Opium are out. That's a very unfortunate, and the credit goes to Team Gold. They are getting 4 elimination points in this early game, and Team Spellbound are taking the engagement right now. So Team Spellbound. So this is the second engagement here in this Erangel match here, and this will be the one man standing from Team Spellbound. Cyrus is still driving this car to get retreat from their opponent. I'm not sure how long he can drive. It seems like his opponent are still chasing them to take the final elimination points here. So that was from Team 4EF Esports getting the 3 elimination points here. Spellbound, that is not, that's not a good starting. But anyway, this is just the starting. If you guys have a mistake, that's fine. You guys still have 2 more matches done here. That is exactly enough to get, to go through the semi-final. Only top 7 will be qualifying for the semi-final. S-Guy Day is on the flight. He is still flying. He was traveling yesterday. No, the day before yesterday. He is still on flight. It's very far. More Delhi to Mizoram. It takes like 3 days to travel. So even though it's flight. So let's see for another team as well there. Here we come. This will be Team Under Esports. It might be, this will be a little bit close with one of the team here. This is going to be Alto team and Alto Esports. This might be 4v4 situation over here. The problem for these 2 teams is they did not get a circle. They need to take the fight in order to take rotation, in order to take the circle. That is something which I can see in this location. Seems like near the Georgia Pool side. Okay. So I'm not sure what's the position for Alto Esport, as they are a little bit, one of the guy a little bit far here. He might trying to push alone here, but this is gonna be quite tough here. They need vehicles as well to get out of this location in time. But here we come. These two teams, they are in a big stock, you know. As I've said before, they need to get the circle before it's too late here. Spellbound, one of the guy, one man standing, this has got the circle that will be, it seems like the center of the circle. And let's see for Evo Mizoram. Where are they, Evo? Okay, so anyway, Evo, they are pretty safe in the Rozok location. Right now, there's no opponent. They are getting a good looting over here. They will be ready after some times here. So Ralacon, let's see here. Here we come, Ralacon. Or EF Esport, okay. Let's see for Zotal. PLU cookie, okay. Okay, so once again, let's see another team. There is no engagement so far. You know, this all of the team, they are very passive. It seems that around 2-3 teams are already eliminated in this early game fight. And other than that, there's no team engaged, as they are not trying to take the engagement in the early game because they know the placement points. You know, one of the most important thing is to grab the placement point. That is something which you can increase your points beside kill points. Alto, okay. We have spected Alto before. And once again, this is gonna be PLE Cookie. They are not getting the, you know, they are taking a rotation. And even in the Lipovka side, this will be a little bit far, you know. They might having a problem after some time because it seems that around 1,000 kilometers from the circle. So they need some vehicles as well. And they need to be hurry in order to get a circle, as they are in Lipovka. So Elto, let's see for Elto request Andrew Sungten. I run request say Elto hi I maramani kar switching no khopela tu hin na ki hanai en zota cho alan engagement alan nei no ne fight alan nei no ne. So once again, this will be Thunder Esports versus its Elto Esport. They haven't taken a fight so far. Sexy still driving this buggy. I think they are taking the retreat person because that will be a good medicine for them if they can find a good spot. Because instead of taking the fight and get eliminated in the early game with no placement, it is better to take the circle. That's what I'm saying before. So this is something which I really liked about their strategy from team Thunder Esport, taking the circle first and after that get ready for the engagement. So 18 teams still available here once again. So Elto team, you know, I don't think that their opponent, they are still waiting for their opponent to take the shot, to take the fight, let's say. Very careful, as this is already quarterfinal, you know. Some teams might be nervous about this as well. Every second is important. Every kill point is important. because this is going to be very hard to go through the semi-final, as only top 17 out of 19 teams will be entering the semi-final. This is going to be a big deal. It's not easy. So let's see once again the rotation. Once again, it's going to be Team Rebel. They are not getting the circle right now. And even DD are coming here. You know, DD, one of the most top contender in Northeast. So they are very passive. They are still in the northeastern side. So after a few minutes, you guys think about it. 18 teams, that's a big number. Circle gonna be shifting right now. After 5 minutes, there will be lots of engagement. That's what I can feel in this Erangel match here. So let's see how the circles end. That's gonna be going toward the western side once again. So it seems like around maybe 5 or 6 teams are getting the circle, and most of the team they did not get the circle. This will be a very problematic. They will be fighting for the circle. There will be lots of fight out of the circle as well. You guys can see here. Here we come from Team Rebel. They just spot one opponent over there, but anyway, this is not good. This is not looking good to take the fight out of the circle. And once again, this is going to be Team AG Legend teams. They are getting only 3 man in this lobby. The first match, Erangel here. They are getting a good location as well in the pre-mox. No teams are there. And there might be some team over here to take the, you know, the circle in the center. PLE 1 man. But a good shot that was. I think this will be a good advantage for PLE Cookie if they can take the engagement. But anyway, this team, Jan Esports, they might be able to get revived in time. That is the problem. There's gonna be, I think, second knockdown. Oh my goodness, what was happening from team Jan Esports? They are not that good enough to take defense from their opponent. Their opponent still available, their PLE Cookie. If they cannot revive their friends, it will be 3v3, but anyway, G will be back. They can revive. That's a very, they are lucky enough, let's say like that. Okay, I will write down in the pool Elto in the next match, okay? I mean in pool, P-O-L-L pool. So right now Evo Mizo are there for EF Esports Zotal. So Evo Mizo, they are the highest percentage to get the chicken dinner. So anyway, we will change that. We will change in the second match. Okay. So once again, this is gonna be team Zohop 200. So they are still near the Pochinki. They are still getting the rotation. You know, they are trying to find a good spot. So let's see. There's no engagement so far. It seems like this team go for kills. They are very, very, you know, successful. Or how will I say that? How will we describe this team in the qualifying rounds? They got like 13, 14 kill points in just single match. They are very, very good team here. So anyway, in this quarterfinal, all the good teams are participating in this. I'm not sure they might be able to do that, something which they did before in the qualifying match here. Let's see in quarterfinal, they might be able to still carry on that expert or the power which they have provided in the last, I mean in the qualification round. So anyway, we will spectate after some time. This will be team execute once again. They are a little bit close with this team Evo Mizo. Which team will be? Tungyan ding chang zok don chok het chiang lava Evo Mizo he. Pakat lala. Nghe ni aron kal hit het chiang lava. Oh lala ni ya. chuanin Ludoking hi oma Oxy oma an thadun khop me join circle hin changa SB lampang chu Elton and low finish le tani apoi khom mai wi now Elto just got one more credit, and unfortunately team SB are out. SB spellbound eliminated in the 18%. So here we come. There will be lots of engagement, as I have mentioned before. You guys can see the circle here. This is going to be very tight already here. Okay, so team execute, they are holding the top of the mountain as well as one man in that warehouse. Seems like they are having a different strategy how to win this match, and they are having go for kills opponent just over there. It seems that around maybe 30-40 meters only. They are very close right now. They might be, you know, they will be soon engaging. So let's see for once again the another team here. This might, yeah, this will be team. Here we come. Andre, PLE are taking engagement once again. PLE, unfortunately, one man gonna be down once again, and even Jay. Oh my goodness, what a lovely spray from Limmer. It's not Limmer, Liddy, MKR. Okay, so they are in a big problem. This is gonna be one man standing here from team Zodel Esports. They are not doing well as well. They are in a big, I mean, they are in a critical condition. I'm not sure how long they can survive in this situation. There's no way his teammate can get revived anymore here. They will be getting one more plus point from their opponent PLE Cookie here. So there will be another, you know, NBA team. They are trying to join as a third party. If they can join it, they might be able to grab all the finishes point, all the elimination points in this situation. Maybe around 3-4 points here. Anyway, NBA, they might not aware that they have an opponent just over there, and PL is just this guy Clutch Gold still driving this buggy around in front of his opponent. So anyway, they could not get the final man, but that's not a big deal, you know. Instead of taking all the finishes point here, making sure that you are in a good location is more better than taking always the fight, because this is a big, the team is big right now. 17 teams still available here. What a good shot that was. They did not aware that. And NBA, you know, they have to aware where their opponent is available. They're just gonna be losing one man. Here we come. NBA team, they are trying to get a good spot, but anyway, they are struggling with the rotation here. So RB team, one man gonna be knocked down once again, I guess. Oh, Tauro fight la uma. Elong expected man no ni Elto hai ka. Okay, so once again this will be, let's see how the circle changes. Just 30 seconds remaining, and blue will be already coming here. Evo are still safe, and we guys can see here in the middle of the circle there will be team go for kill. They are in the exact center of the circle. This will be a big advantage to grab the chicken in the first match here. And you guys can see on the northeastern side there will be team PLE Cookie, I guess. Yeah. Elto hai kamoy hong enok ta ding. Elto hai hin la dam vong ane. O Elto hai hi tu ham opponent tu hin la nei no a apoi no tingai ta nakila ang hunan hong ram ding na tu hin. Wala ya man ti chu ka reaching no ko bela circle ko mala chang no ki taka north ting pang an lo mane DT lan nai ko bela dream team ha hi sin chaser hai khan nya anin beijun chon ne dim ti chon ki ending na ni sila man be mel tan an hong sapai. Okay, so once again it's gonna be go for a kill. They already got 3 elimination points. Once again, you know, they are the perfect team in the qualification round. It seems like they are still carrying that consistency even in the quarterfinal. That's what I can see here from team Go for Kill once again here. Here we come. They're gonna be taking one knockdown when again from Samir, one of the most OP among the team. He might be able to clutch this 3-man available from Zohop 200 here. Only 3-man survive here. This is gonna be a big deal. They are in a critical condition if they are taking engagement with this Go for Kill team. Zohop 200, they need to be a little bit careful. They cannot just get knocked from their opponent anymore here because they are having only 3-man survive here. This will be not looking good from team Zohop 200. And DT are taking the engagement. Let's see for DT. This will be the first engagement from DT, and they just got 2 elimination points here. This is an unbelievable performance from DT. Rolf knocked down here, but okay. Rolf จวนจันเลยโดนนะปอยเราติพอติลามาเซตุนะยันโลเคชั่นฐานละจังเวลาว่าดีทีอีสปอร์ตลำปังปะเฮียนินrotation hi ala full ori chuwangin circle hi an changvat theilo ani chuanin point sengma an nei don lo ti chu ka chiang ani ma sela tuna hianin bagi ten la a circle an ron pan phei don ani 1 minute 31 seconds aloma chuanin circle hi ron tlak thleng le don ani. So here we come. Once again, this is gonna be team Revamp Gaming team. Just 1-man survive, and Goat team are taking the second engagement in this Erangel match here. Bodesay and Wolf is still available here, and they might be able to convert it into finish point. They are taking the fight with Thunder Esports over here, and Bodesay still holding this nade. He might be able to get that finish point. That's a bit okay. He just got that finish point, and here we go. This will be a 2v2 situation, and Wolf might be able to 3v2, but anyway, one will be still got knocked down from Thunder Esports. They're not that Thunder in this situation. They need to make sure they pull the trigger in the right time or perfect time. If not, they will be eliminated with just getting 0 points in this first match here. Okay, go. They need to be careful. They got Molotov as well, and Bodesay on the left side, and even on the right side, Wolf here. Wolf trying to throw the grenade, but this will be the final push coming from Team Gold here. They might be able to clutch down that 2-man before they revive, but anyway, they got time to go. They can revive in this warehouse location, and they are still survive with 3-man once again from this team, Thunder Esports. So Thunder Esports, they are back, but the question is, will they be able to clutch down 2-man from their opponent, Team Goat? Somebody saying Wolf, they are careful enough here. That's a good nade coming from Wolf. He already revealed his location that they are still staying inside that warehouse. They are in stock. Even RB are taking engagement with Zohop 200. We cannot spectate in time. Let's see for Zohop. The man, Pauli, taking a fight with the team Rebel. Zohop 200 back. He's still bleeding. Still bleeding out. Esngai Tua. What a good shot that was as from Esngai Tua. Here we come, the third party involvement as well. This is going to be Team ZNRA. Just 1 elimination point so far. And on the left side, we're going to be seeing PLE Cookie are coming a little bit on the downside so that they can get a circle, because the circle could be really small. The circle shifted already 3 times. And here we come. There are lots of engagement so far. Even Elto, they are in a deep problem over here. This is going to be 1 man. Zasmin going to be survive here. They are taking a fight with this Diri Esports. And Diri Esports still getting the credit. Here we come. Sin Chaser holding that nade. He might be able to clutch down. Take down this. The final man from Elto are out. That's very unfortunately. And the credit goes to Team Diri getting the 4 elimination points here. Here we come to third party involvement. That's going to be Team Zan Esports will be taking the third fight from this Team Diri Esports here. I'm not sure which team will be still dominating this fight. As Diri, they play very passive in the early game, and right now they are trying to be aggressive and greedy and hungry. They exactly know where Their opponent is available. This is gonna be Team Zen Esports once again. He's driving. Okay, he's taking a car, trying to get a retreat from Diddy Esports, but I'm not sure how long he can drive because he will be receiving a lot of bullets from Diddy Esports. But anyway, he's still safe. Malia M. Just Shakir, he's alive. Even Ralacon team, Evo Mizoram, they got the circle in the northern side, and Ralacon still driving this buggy. As we can see here, this is not looking good. If you can drive, oh my goodness, if you drive here, he will get shut down for sure. What happened? This guy for Ralacon still trying to drive, and he will be getting this elimination point. What a beautiful, lovely play from Evo Mizoram. But they might be able to stuck, they might stuck over here. As we can see here, Wolf still in that middle building. And on the right side, we're going to be seeing another team. There's going to be Thunder Esports still inside this warehouse. 3 man still available here. Right now, we can see lots of engagement. We don't know which team should I expect it. As we can see here, 11 teams still remaining. And the circle move already 5 times. And this will be Revamp Esports. Just single man alive here. No way he can get the circle. Just 7 more first 8 left here. I'm not sure whether he will be able to do some kind of healing battle. There we come, Evo Ralacon. What a good shot down. That's a beautiful spray. M416 from Ralacon. Let's see whether he can convert it to finish point or not. But unfortunately, his teammates, one is bleeding out. That is Oxy Ludoking. He has 2 options here. Trying to, taking the finish point or taking revive here. Which option he will take from Ralacon? I'm curious about it. Okay, so once again, this will be on the right side. You guys can see Team Z Norway still holding the nade, and PLE Cookie Let's Go still available here. That will be he's trying to nade down all the Evo players inside the building. And here we come on the left side. Go Team 1 Man Wolf is still available. And here we come. Evo Ralacon, Evo Mizoram, they are separating each other, which means they have a different strategy how to win or how to dominate this match here. Anyway, this will be once again, we can expect that it's Thunder Esports. They don't have intention to move out of this building because they are safe. They knew that they safe from beginning. That's what I can see from Team Thunder Esports. And this is a single man as well. Here we come from Team Zauda Esports once again. And PLE are taking that Revamp Esports out as well in 10 position. Revamp, a single man got down. Here we come, the Reeds. Oh my goodness, he might be able to take 1 point from this Team Zauda Esports, but I'm not sure. The problem is the zone here. Blue could be having a lot of damage. They need to get a circle before it's too late. And unfortunately, Zauda Esports are out as well. Only 8 teams remaining with 19 players. And go for kill steal. They can dominate the kill points in this match here. 8 elimination points. This one single man still bleeding out over here in this smoke. I'm not sure how long they can survive in this smoke. If they receive some nade over there, they might be eliminated in the 5th position. Here we come, only 5 teams remaining. As I've seen, there are lots of engagement right now. We don't know which one we could spectate. Ralacon is down, and Oxy, 1 man standing. They might be having the time to get revive here. This will be the 2nd time that they can revive from Evo Mizoram. So only 4 teams remaining here, and we can see here Evo Mizoram, they are just having 2 players, and even this team Z Norway 2 players, just 1 elimination points here. And we go, okay, we guys can see here 7 EF Esports, they are playing phenomenal performance. 9 elimination points with no man, a single no man eliminated here, with 4 man still available here. This will be a big opportunity for Team 4EF Esports. And once again, this will be Team Z Norway once again. I'm not sure which team are getting the circle. The circle is, this will be PLE are taking a little bit, 8 of the circle here. Here we come, 4EF are taking the fight with this PLE Cookie. 2v4 situation, 1 knock here from 4EF. This is not looking good for 4EF team. I'm not sure whether they will be able to take revive in this last engagement here. The circle shifted already 7 times here. Here we come. PLE gonna be knocked down with 4 EF once again here. Evo, Oxy, Ludoking will be got knocked down for the second time. Okay, this is time he can spray and force it in. This is good spray coming from Nigament. He might be able to convert into finish point. I'm not sure how long they can survive from 4 EF. Oh my goodness, that is something which I did not expect in this match here. 4 EF Esports, even though they were having 4 men in this Erangel match in this last circle engagement. Unfortunately, they are eliminated in the 4th position because the problem is the zone, you know, they did not get a circle. They are chasing the circle. While chasing the circle in that open area, they did not aware where the bullets is coming from. That's the reason that they got eliminated all. And only 3 teams available with 6 players. What a good net that was. Evo Radocon will be down once again. This will be the second time. There is no way they can take revive anymore. And Evo Oxy is out as well from that single net coming from PLE once again. And only 2 teams available, 2v2 situation. That's a very unfortunate to hear from Evo Mizoram. They could get the chicken dinner, but unfortunately they did not wear the nade coming from PLE Cookie. Here we come, 2v2 situation. I'm not sure which team will be dominating this fight. Those team who got knocked down first will be eliminated in the second person. That's what I can feel about here. That will be a nice net clutch goal once again from PLE Cookie. This is a big advantage from team PLE Cookie once again. Here we come, clutch goal trying to take down the last man survive from team Zentnari. Match gonna be over here, and the winner chicken dinner is team PLE Cookie. That was a nice nade coming from Clutch God. That is the reason why they can get the chicken dinner in this first match. Beautiful nade from Clutch God once again. And the second place will be team Zentnare. Thank you guys for coming in the live stream once again. And we will be back with the second match, that will be Mirarmar match. That will be the biggest map in BGMI. Incha Doro. Ano ma? What is happening from Poo Lion Gaming? If I'm not mistaken, Poo Lion Esports PLE winner. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for the donation, 1,000 from Poo Lion Esports. Thank you so much. If you can hear my voice. They got ticket. You know, I was curious about the PLE full form, and it's Poo Lion Esports. Okay. So congratulations for your team getting the chicken dinner in the first match. I wish they would get chicken dinner in the second and the third match as well. It's not okay. Okay, welcome back to the match. For the second match, Mirarmar match. Okay, so once again, thank you for the donation from Pooh Lion Esports. PLE winner, yes, they got a chicken dinner with that 2v2 situation in the first match, Erangel match here. Thank you so much for 1,000. This is the highest donation which I ever got during 10 years of this YouTube channel stream. Thank you. I hope you guys get chicken dinner again in this match, as well as in the second, third match. Best of luck for your team.
You guys don't speak Hindi, right?
Hello?
What is I'm like, which I can. But if you go to I know that, but how long years?
Okay, once again, this will be team execute. Let's see for PLE. They are taking scouting, or they are spreading each other to get a good looting over here in this match. They are having a different strategy to take one more time or back-to-back chicken dinner in this second match, Mirarmar match, which is the biggest map in BGMI. So anyway, let's see. After some time, PLE, they are the team who got chicken dinner once again, and the another team, this will be team one man. This is gonna be hygienic. He need to get out. Who's this guy? He should be in slot 21. Anyway, we can count this for DT Sport.
Once it was in water.
So Evo team, unfortunately one got this. What happened to Evo Oxy Ludo King? He just got eliminated in this match. Evo Starboy is still driving his big foot in front of his opponent Alto team. This will be 4v3 situation. Evo, they need to be a little bit careful. If not, here we come. Here we come. What a good shot from Evo Ralcon. Just got one knockdown. But anyway, that's going to be a different team. If he didn't aware his opponent is just hiding on the top of the building, he might be getting knocked. Who knows?
She is interested, she might be.
Evo, they almost take the chicken dinner in the first match as well. They are just eliminated in third. I think it's on fourth position in the first match. They're very good in positioning or rotation. So anyway, let's see. With 3 men survive from Evo, they're still getting the circle.
But yeah, I just
Okay, so here we come. This will be 4 EF are down from BLB. 4 EF. Let's check out from 4EF. So just 2-man survive. If they are engaging with a team, go for kill. I don't think they will dominate this fight because they're in a very good. They're one of the most denser team. I should say the denser team more. BLB Tokyo guys still just 1 point over here. If they are still taking engagement, oh my goodness. Here we come, the final push coming from team Go for Kill. Let's see which team will be dominating this match. Even the third party involvement gonna be here. This is gonna be team Goat and 4EF. I think just 2-man survive. Basic and Majesty 99 here. So this will be hard situation to take engagement with that team. Go for Kill because they will be receiving from 4 men. Oh my goodness. What a good nade that was coming from Go for Kill. Basic, just 1 man. There's no way he can survive anymore here if he take the fight. Okay, so Majesty gonna be eliminated once again here. Or you have Basic. You need to get out of this location as soon as possible. But the problem is, if he is running out in the open area, he might be in a trouble. Your Majesty gonna be down, and Basic. Let's see what else he can do in this situation. It seems like Gold team might be able to take the fight with his team. Go for Kill. If they are taking it, this will be 4v4. So anyway, just 1 team eliminated so far, 18 teams still remaining. This will be a big number still. And RB is down. Okay, let's see for RB. Here we come, the Molotov as well. RB, Team Rebel. I'm not sure what exactly they can do in this situation. He might be able to take... Oh my goodness, just 1 HP left from RYU. This is not looking good for RB Rebel team, and they might be getting 2 elimination points here from Team Opium. They really want to come back here because they are getting eliminated with 0 kills in the first match. They did not do well. Right now they are perfect. This will be 1 man standing here from the Rebel. If he still take the fight here, he will be getting eliminated for sure. That's what I can see. You know, he cannot reveal his location anymore. He need to get out of this location as soon as possible. If he know the medicine here, he need to get out. But anyway, still holding this shotgun. I'm not sure how long he can carry on the game with this shotgun. Just 1 man, and he's chasing the M416. There is no way he can class down 4v1 situation. Here we come, the final push. That will be 1 down, but anyway, there's gonna be a good backup coming from Team Thunder Esports here. And unfortunately, Team... Team Rebel are out. Elto har pasal thai kha be nasaro inbox pa ka tran cheu Elto hai fensan tam khopela juk ensinet ya mar ni mei he pasal tha in ni chun tilok ila he aba boy sak thai ve o Star David Gaming po nang ni bong su in fight Donami Zone versus David. Okay, so the team who got chicken dinner here are still in the northeastern side. They're safe, but they might be having one opponent soon because you guys can see over here there will be team Zohab 200 if I'm not mistaken, a little bit close with this team PLE Pool Lion Esports who got chicken dinner once again in the first match. Okay, 17 teams still available. Let's see how the circle shift that once again. Which team will be getting the circle? That's gonna be a big deal for every team because one of the most important thing is to get a circle. Here we come, one knock. I'm not sure which team. Anyway, let's see the circle, and it's gonna be moving towards the northeastern side. Some of them are getting lucky as well as team PLE are getting lucky. And here we come, bonus a one man down from team God. Here we come, the second engagement from Go for Kill team. They might be able to clutch down all this God team. What a good spray, lovely spray from BLB once again. Tokyo guy from Japan. And they are just eliminated. Oh my goodness. These Go for Kill are very good. What happened? They might be from Jupiter, another planet. Even here we come, the one man standing here from Basic. They did not aware that this is just a single man from 4 Sport. That's the reason why they don't take the rush from team Go for it. Go for kills. Team God, they don't have to demotivate themselves as they are still having last match that will be decided match here. You know, even if they get a chicken dinner or a little bit, you know, kill points that say around 4 or 5, they will be still eligible to go for the semi-final. So they cannot just keep them down themselves. They need to have 3-4 Archon team. Just one single man alive from Evo Mizoram. This is not looking good for Evo team. This is not looking good. Starboy are out. You know the problem is whenever they take the fight from team Go for Kills, they are always dominating the fight. That's what I can see from team Go for Kills. They are in a very good, you know, good teams, I can say. Good team, yeah. Besides that, whenever they pull the trigger, you know, they never miss. They always get something at least knocked down. Alto, once again, this will be Alto taking the fight. With PLE once again, who got a chicken dinner. 4v3 situation. If they could not revive in time here, this will be a big opportunity once again. But anyway, this PLE Genpu GG just driving this Bucky in front of his opponent. That might not be looking good as they are still trying to chase or rush in this situation. They are never afraid of taking the engagement here whenever they hear some bullet sound coming from them. There we come, the spray from Zalai OP team. Genpo GG, here we come. They might be able to clash down all the opponent here, but anyway, they have to be a little bit careful as one got knocked as well from their team PLD. But this was just a single man. That's going to be 2 down from PLD, but he wouldn't be able to clash down that 2-man from team PLE and the team PLE, Pool Lion Esports, dominating this fight once again. I thought that was a 2 knockdown, but that was a misinformation. Just one got knocked from PLE team once again. Okay, so once again, Zalai OP is here. And Let's Go, they are very perfect. Once they got knocked, you know, they rush in the perfect time. And Elo, Team Elto Esports could not dominate that fight. They are experienced players, experienced team. Let's see whether they can get back-to-back chicken dinner or not. So, let's see for the other team as well. Here we come the map. For EF. That was a good knock. Just getting one more elimination points here. I think what was happening there? Oh my goodness, here we come. Go for kills once again. They are one of the most top contender in this Zo Esports tournament. This is not so looking good for EF Esports. There's a single man alive here. Still trying to net down. But anyway, this will be impossible thing. Let's see whether he can make impossible thing to possible. From Team 4 EF Esports. Here we come, the final push here. He need to hold a shotgun, but anyway, we'll be able to survive from 4 EF Basic. What a good. They're down once again. They are getting more and more kills whenever they take the fight from Go for Kill. Unfortunately, 4 EF Esports are out in the 15th position. Ava buhay sak TV o katiyak halaw tisu number in the invite sa hawlutok. Game ni hi game guys. Andrew amak thay Enge 152. Kare to 150 enge diale. Ye in ni mi o nang ni in salami. Avar tiam lo ben comment hi. Yang pun sila game lama focus lang ah. So unfortunately, Zalai OP is still available, but unfortunately he's gonna be taken down here. PLE, they need to do something medical in order to survive in this location here. This will be the third engagement here. Oh my goodness, a little bit close here. And Zalai OP will be down as well. Clutch OP need to do something as well. Clutch Gord. What a good shot that was with the M416. Still taking down that one man from Thunder Esports here. I'm not sure how many players still available from Thunder Esports. Here we come, 3 man. But anyway, they are not in a good location as we can see that they are not having a good backup. That's the reason why they are facing a critical position, or how would I say, one man will be just eliminated from Thunder Esports. But the problem for this PL is they are having a third-party engagement. That's gonna be PLE, Kenfu gonna be down here. Glass Code, just one man survival. Shield holding the shotgun. What a good knockdown that was. He might be able to clash down more, but need to be a little bit careful. 7 elimination points from PLE. What an incredible job here. But he needs to take down more as his opponent just arrived and another teammate just, oh my goodness, this will be not so looking good for Team PLE. Just one man inside this building, because the problem is they are having 4 men alive from Team Opium just arrive over here, and there's another team as well who might join the third party in this situation. But it seems like their opponents is trying to, you know, get retreat, because they are playing in a safety way or in a passive way. Okay, ZE. Evo Ralicon still survive here. Just one single man here. Let's see whether he can hold at least some position points. This Zohab Esports. Finally, they are taking the fight over here with that team ZNAR. It's not ZRA, it's ZNAR. NAR mo. ZNAR. MSR light ang o. MSR road. Kung ngayon China. Ivang kop may moderator at son vang berini ang moderator kadato dolo cheni o. Comment po tolo trim ni. Here we come. Even Zohab 200. They need something points, you know. They are not getting more than 5 points in the first match. That is not good enough to secure the points in the first match. So they need at least some kind of like 5 or maybe 7, more than 5 points in the second match in order to make sure they hold their consistency. And this team, Norway. What a good knock! Oh my goodness. So let's see what the strategy or the plan that they've got from Team Zentnar. I mean, from Zohab 200. Here we come. The final puts. They just got one knock. They are trying to take a rush and get eliminated their opponent as soon as possible. Here we come. The Molotov. They might be having the problem here from Team Zentnar. How long they can survive inside this building? They don't have intention to move out of this location as well. Here we go. Spray. Hey! Goal you! Oh my goodness, that's gonna be, might be a capitalized knockdown from both the team here. I'm not sure how many knockdowns that they faced from Team Zentnar. Yeah, there's a capitalized knockdown from both the team here. One down from each team. 3v2 situation. Which team will be dominating this fight? It's gonna be a little bit hard to predict here. Oh my goodness, they are still receiving lots of nades from Team Zohab 200. Oilu need to get as soon as possible. Half HP already gone. And the revive is done from Team Zentnar. 4v3 situation. I'm not sure what the plan is from Team Zohab 200 as they did not still revive in this situation. They need to get revived before it's too late. What happened? They would like to take down first before they get revived. That might be the plan or might be strategy. They need to be a little bit hurry. That's a lot of nade involved already here. Zogam Clown trying to flank on the right side. Here we come. There's gonna be second knock here. This is not a good sign from Team Zohab 200 here. Here we come, the 1v1 situation with Steel, AUG, and oh my goodness. Here we come, finally he can get the elimination points. A single elimination points from Pauli. Here we come. What was that happening in this situation? I never expected Team Zohab 200 will dominate this fight. Here we come, the big chance from Zohab 200. But anyway, one is gonna be down from Team Zentnar once again. Just a single man alive here. Igalo and even Zohab 200, they might have the time to get revived here as soon as possible before it's too late, because there are lots of third party involvement in the top as well. We can see here this is going to be Team AG Legend teams. They are taking engagement right now. I'm not sure which team are. Oh my goodness, there are lots of team engagement so far. As we can see here, the circle is going to be really small. Already shifted 5 times. Once again, Zed. Oh my goodness, this is not looking good for Team Zohab 200. I think they already eliminated here. Once again, here we come, the final puts from T. Esports. Esports, they might be able to clash down this one man. Here we come, but just in a very low HP, Jinji. Just he can survive here with 1 HP. They're lucky enough over here, but they will soon face another team once again here. The circle really small right now. There are lots of engagement. I could not find which team, you know, which team I was expecting in this situation. There's another engagement once again. Here we come. Rhythm Gaming will be taking the fight with that team. Go for kill once again. Go for kill. 9 elimination point. They have done a phenomenal performance. They are still getting the circle. The seems like they might be able to achieve the chicken dinner in this match here. Krishna. Oh, what a good spreader was. I'm pretty sure he can convert to finish one, but anyway, one got knocked down as well from Go for kills. Might be able to take down one more on the left side. They have to be a little bit careful. Go for kill. They're not that careful enough as 20 players still available here. They cannot just take the finishing point once they got knocked down. That's what I can feel in this match as 20 players in this test 5 circle. Rhythm, they might know that their opponent is just available on the downside. They might be able to take down this 2-man survivor from the Go for kill. Here we come, the final push from Rhythm Gaming. I'm not sure which team. What a good nade that was. What a good nade. What a good nade. That was insane before. BLB. Tokyo guy. A perfect nade once again. Now Rhythm just one single man alive here. This is not so good. Points for team Rhythm Gaming. 2v1 situation. Here we come. Unfortunately, Rhythm Gaming gonna be out in the 7th, and credit goes to one team. Go for kill with getting 11 elimination. This is gonna be the highest kill so far in this match. Incredible play. And here we come to another team. One Esports are taking a foul over here, and there are lots of teams, players bleeding out here. And here we come. This is gonna be Team Opium are taking a foul with that team Newboard S AC on the top of the mountain here. So they might be having good advantage as they are on a high level ground here. I'm not sure which team will be dominating this fight. Oh my goodness, lots of engagement. I cannot. Which team I will expect that? I'm very confused. Here we come, 1v1s. NBA might be able to hold. What a good shot with that DBS. Team Opium are out from Team NBA. That's a beautiful play with that DBS shotgun from Wu. Asu Wu. Only 4 teams remaining. Go for kill still available, and the team who still have full man squad will be Team Esports with 6 elimination points. Even one man, who is one man here? PLE Clutch Gold still survived. Oh my goodness. What the hell? 18 first 8 left. He's doing some healing battle. I think he's already far. Yeah, you guys can see here the map. In the notice, there's no way he can get a circle. The only way he can survive is taking first 8 back to back. Maybe he can achieve maybe second position or maybe at least third. Let's expect from PLE, sorry. Why am I always saying PLB? It's PLE. Cool Ion Esports cookie. So here we come in this occasion in this circle engagement. This is gonna be a 4v2v2 situations. Events, they will not be that easy from Team Go for Kill as they are having a lot of accuracy once they pull the trigger. Here we come, just a rig shoot. And another angle here. This will be Team Esports having a full squad. This will be one man knock and be a team on the right side. This will be a little bit hard to predict which team will be dominating this match here. Even though they have the full power, full man from Team Esports, they cannot just make a mistake or getting knocked from their opponents. Even Samir trying to clutch down, trying to take the flank on the right side. He might be able to take down one man, but the question is, will he can take all these 4 men from Team Esports? That is the question. So let's see once again, PLE, how many first aid he has. Okay, so PLE is out. PLE Cookie out in the 4th position. That's gonna be almost knockdown, just chipping down the health of team Johnny Sport once again. 4v2v2 situation. Whoever got knocked down. Samir is still over there, and BLB Tokyo guy trying to is on a little bit down bottom here. Might be they are having different strategy how to take the chicken dinner. Here we come. Okay, Danny Sport, that's a mistake. Danny Sport 2 got knocked from NBA team. They might be able to convert into all for this point, but Shamir involved in that go for kill team. I'm not sure, they are just converting more. Finish this point. They are, you know, that was a perfect fight, but the third part involvement was there is go for kill. Here we come, NBA versus team go for kill. We'll be getting the chicken dinner once again. Not once again, this is the first time. Thank you so much for coming in the live stream. Please like and subscribe to the channel. This will be team go for kills getting the chicken dinner in this match. Okay, so we have done the second match. Thank you once again for coming in the live stream. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe button. And we will be having the last match that will be decider match for tonight. So those teams who are not having a good points, you know, this is the time to show how aggressive you are, how greedy, how hungry you are. If not, it will be too late to go to the semi-final. So that is something which you have to keep in mind. Please make note that you have to be passive, at the same time you need to be aggressive. That's what my advice from the caster Boston. Okay, so thank you once again. We will be back with the Erangel match once again. Erangel match, that is the last match. Thank you guys. Please stay tuned within 2-3 minutes. Bye guys. Okay, let's get back to the match here. This will be the decider match for tonight. Please don't forget to hit the like button once again. But once again, oh, Zohop. This is something which they're trying to come back from Zohop. 200. Just got 1 point. Elto, this is not looking good as for Subboy or the eliminated here. This will be a 3v4 clutch between these two teams in this location in the Georgia Pool City side. Here we come, the final push from Elto Jasmine. He's trying to go on. He's already hungry and greedy as they knew that they did not have sufficient points to qualify for semi-final. They are trying to do something like do or die situation. This is not looking good for Elto again because back down to the hit. And Elto, it seems like they're gonna be eliminated. One more man here. This is not what I wanted to see from Team Elto. Even for EF Esports are taking engagement, we could not spectate 2 times. 2 views in 1 time. Zogam Clown is down from 4 EF. They just got eliminated with that pistol. Okay, 4 EF, let's see. There's another team involved as well. This will be a critical condition for 4 EF to get out of this location as we can see around 3 teams involved in this location to take the engagement as well as on the left. So we're going to be seeing the team Jet Nare. Only 2 men survived, just 1 eliminated, and Elto Sanate is down again with that sexy spray. I think that was from shotgun, yeah. That's Naitua from team Zetnare trying to take the jeep. I'm not sure how long he can survive. They're trying to get a retreat here. Yes, they might be able to retreat, but his vehicles might be blasted out with bullets coming from the opponents. Or EF. Elto, what happened? Elto team are eliminated again. Team Opium, yes, we'll view 1 second. Let's see this engagement. Even PLE are taking engagement, let's see. With team Spellbound, this is not looking good. 1 man standing up. What else he can do here? This is gonna be a little bit hard, and 2 man from PLE. What a good shot with that shotgun knocks He might be able to convert into finish one. Yes, he can. But anyway, he can take down one more man. This is something which a medical thing happened from Team Spellbound with that single man knocks here. They already revealed his location. Let's see, this will be the final push coming from PLE. Let's go. And Lilin still back. Hey, what happened? Datsu will be knocked down once again. This guy from Team Spellbound, he did a great job. Accuracy level is excellent. He might be able to clutch down this one man from PLE. Here we come, the final push. I'm not sure. What was that? 3 clutch down. 3 man with his shotgun knocks. This is PLE are out. That's a very unfortunate. I could never ever expect that happened in that situation. Arre, why did I turn off my microphone? You guys, please support me. I was shouting like hell and I turned it off my microphone. Oh my goodness. Please pin me sometime in the YouTube comment box so that I can, it's sometimes very hectic to do all this stuff, streaming the live chat, scrolling the cell phone, as well as speaking, as well as watching the another side. Oh my goodness, it's lots of multitasking, so please sometimes remind me. I used to forget that I turned off my microphone. I was shouting at the topmost. Okay, only 13 teams available here with 43 players. The question is which team will be getting the chicken dinner, which team will be dominating this last match, Mirarmar match. Erangel match, sorry. I'm not sure Evo are here or not. Evo are already eliminated. I guess, yeah. Or they did not enter the match. This Moipi must be very noob, always getting ignored. Which team? There is no Sunhawk, bro. In quarter final. Okay, let's see the map once again. The most possibility to get engaged here is this team, but Spellbound taking retreat and Zohub 200 one man down. And let's see, Zohub, they are still having 3 mans. Okay, it's pretty good to get the chicken dinner. And let's see another team here. This is gonna be Team Opium. Finally, we expected Team Opium. Oh. Here we come, Team Rhythm Gaming. They really need to show that they are Rhythm. If not, this will be quite tough to get through the semi-final. Okay, so once again, one got knocked here from Team Opium. There's no way to survive anymore and take revive from their opponent, from their team match. They will be getting 1 more elimination points for sure from Team Opium. The team who got knocked was from Team Rhythm. Sorry guys. No, Team Rhythm. Yeah, this no. There was a misinformation. Okay, Team Opium will be getting chicken dinner. That's the comment box. There was the single man from Team Opium. This is not so looking good from Team Opium. All the credit goes to Team Rhythm Gaming. They like to show who they are. The circle already shifted toward the military base side. It seems that it might be ended in the military base. And there are lots of team. And here we come. Rhythm just got 1 knock from... What happened? He knocked himself. This guy. Maybe he's from the the mountain. All of them are very careful, and there are lots of teams trying to gravitate to the northeastern side. This will be, let's see, they are trying to cross in the water. Let's see, these are Zotal Esports. Okay, Zotal Esports, they'll drive this car. If they are going so far, they'll be engaging with Team Rebel. The unlucky thing is, you know, they did not get the circle here from Team Zotal Esports. Once again, this will be Team Thunder Esports taking rotation as well. They are still out of circle. If they are taking the bridge here, this will be lots of fight in the bridge, right side of the bridge here. And one god, want to say, is still getting the circle. Is lucky enough, he might be able to hold at least part of the fourth poison this last match. Oh my goodness. Here we come, the bridge camping over here. The opponent very close right now. Here we come. That's over there. There's gonna be Team Thunder Esports trying to cross the bridge here. They might be able to. They might have a mistake. One guy, RB Team Rebels, Tessis, just over there in this location, and they already revealed that some opponents are available in that bridge. There we come, the spray once again. C6, he might be in a trap over there. This is not looking good for RBCCs as he's just alone here. Where is your teammate? Call for your backup as soon as possible before you get eliminated. Oh my goodness, this is not so looking good. That's what I'm saying. Where is your teammates? You need to call your backup as soon as possible. That will be the credit goes to Team Thunder Esports. Where is your teammates? Let's already cross the bridge here. Why did they leave you? What is the strategy over there? What is the plan? I'm not sure about it because they left their friend. They left their teammate over here in this building. What is that? Okay, so once again, this is gonna be Team Rebel. We just lose one member, and on the high ground, we can see another team. This is gonna be Team Jenny Sport. Jenny Sport will be taking the fight with this Rebel. I think Rebel, they need to get a circle before he shoot. The problem is they cannot just cross this bridge, or I mean this road in this open area is. They might receive some bullets coming from their opponent Danny Sport on the top of the mountain there. There we come. They will be receiving some bullets. Almost got knocked down. RU to survive once again. They already revealed the location here. They might be able to take down this two-man. Hyper and RYU and NRA are taking the engagement. Let's see. NBF. This is a little bit far here. Still gonna be using a lot of smoke here to block some view from their opponents. They are Team Edgy Legends. Fortunately, they're losing one man. One man can still revive. Here we come. The final push from NBA. But lots of smoke involved here. Here we go. Which team will be commanding this fight? They are in a big trouble. They are already surrounded by their opponent. That is the big problem here. Just one man. Here we come. They don't have. NBA got the credit, and unfortunately Team Edge Legends are out and getting the 4 elimination point, I guess, if I'm not mistaken, from NBA. They have done a phenomenal performance, and TG are taking the fight. Let's see, 1 knock here, and let's see which team they are. That from Rebel as well, Hyper's knockdown, and just RU will be one man's. He has 2 options, whether I think his opponent just left there. Instead of taking more fight, they prefer to take a circle. That is something which I can see here. But G from another team, it's a little bit hard for you. This will be Zonal Esports, yeah. Total Esports need to get the circle as well. Even though they are hungry or greedy, most important thing is to get a circle, and the circle saved that already 4 times. TG 1 got down again. This is not looking good for TG. NG. Okay, so lots of fight over there. You can see here. They are from Team Execute once again. 5 elimination points. This 2-man survive here. Trying to leave this, but he just want to make sure that he got the elimination points. Moipi Kerimi has got 1 point here. Revamps NBA are taking the fight once again. Okay, the circle gonna be really small right now, and only team 9s will be available with 22 players. The question still remaining is which team will be getting the chicken dinner. That is something which we want to know right now, but anyway, it will be. The result will be out after a few minutes here. Here we come, NBA. Yuhai gonna be knocked down one. Let's see whether they can still able to take revive or not from NBA, even though they are, I guess, if I'm not mistaken, this is going to be high skill so far in this match here. 7 eliminations. They have done a great job. They cannot just lose their army right now, because they are having a good advantage here to get some point placement. Even Execute team, they just got a circle. They're in a good location, but they might face a lot of another team in this occasion. A little bit close runs with that team under Esports. Lots of smoke over there. Revamp Esports are taking the fight. Let's see for Revamp. They ready. They can carry their name. They are really Revamp gaming here. Here we come. GE from Jodel Esports once again. One more man gonna be down from Jodel Esports. I'm not sure how many players still available from Jodel. Only 2 men. Rich and Cutie is available here, and they might be able to spray down that NBA team, but the problem is they are still driving that buggy in front of their opponent. They won't be able to clutch down easily or take accuracy once they pull the trigger. Here we come. NBA 1 knock. That's not a big deal. They can still carry on the fight here. Oh, they can finish the Zodal Esports once again. That's an unbelievable performance from NBA team. 7-9 elimination points here. Incredible job here. Yuhai need to take first at SNS position. But anyway, I'm not sure whether they can still get revived or not. The team at 1 man is still bleeding out. That is Woo. I don't think he will be able to survive here. Yuhai is still taking the risks over here, trying to take the circle in an open field. But anyway, they are still survive. That's a medical thing. Only 7 teams remaining here, and Revamp 1 got knocked again. Oh my goodness, what was that? What was that? He's still inside the car. Oh no. Revamp, this is not looking good for Revamp. Revamp are out from their opponent. Spellbound. What they just got more elimination points. Revamp eliminated in 7%, and Spellbound just getting 9 elimination points. Here we come. This is probably the second high skill so far in this match, and We are very close with the last circle engagement. The circle shifted already 6th time, and this will be the last circle once it's changed one more time within 34 seconds. 9 points already here. Only 6 teams remaining. No team have full squad anymore here. Those teams who are still getting the circle might be having a good opportunity to get the chicken NBA. They need to take the circle, and here we come. This will be Team Execute. They are having a good circle as well as their opponent. That is Team Thunder Esports getting the circle. These two teams might be taking the fight in the last circle, or maybe, I'm not sure. Shout out to ZNRA. Okay, Team Execute. Okay, NBA, well done. Okay. So, let's see, this will be Team Zohab 200 trying to take the circle, but anyway, there's going to be a little bit mistake here. They just got one knock over there. Might be Spellbound or might be another team. That is Team ZNRA are still available here. NBA silence 44, just a single man, but NBA are out as well. That's a very unfortunate. And here we go, even Execute team, they are not getting the circle right now. One of the man could not get the circle, and the circle shifted one more time. This will be the last circle engagement around 10. Oh my goodness, this is going to be 10 players still available. This is going to be a little bit hard for all the players to take engage here, because this is a big number. The circle wouldn't fit anymore. Here we come, ZNRA, one single man here still driving this boat. In this open area, just going to be using some smoke to block some views from their opponents. And accused Zohab, what incredible. They just got two more points here. Only 3 teams remaining here. We cannot spectate in time, I'm sorry for that. And there's gonna be 3v versus 2. Oh, versus 1. One man standing here from Spellbound, and even ZNRA are out. Here we come, there's gonna be Team Thunder Esports as well as Zohab 200. So let's spectate the drone view. Just over there we can see here on the high level ground, 3 man available from Team Zohab, and Spellbound just still inside that boat. Knox and this 3 man from Team Thunder Esports. This will be, if Spellbound can join as a third party in this situation, he might be able to active chicken dinner, but he need to be use his minds in order to make sure he's in the third party. But anyway, he's taking the fight here. They already reveal his location from Team Zohab 200. That's the problem. I'm not sure how long Spellbound Knox can alive in the situation. There's going to be nade, but anyway, he won't be able to nade down easily. Even if he can nade down 1 man, they are still having 2 more men to clutch down this SB Knox. Now we come to nade as well, and Zohab 200, they are not that lucky to get a circle. The circle going to be closing in within a few minutes. 54 seconds remaining here, and the Team Thunder Esports are coming a little bit by a little over there. Here we come. 1 man already eliminated from Team Thunder Esports. 2 men going to be trying to take on the right side, on the left. Yeah, on the right side. Still holding this shotgun with Chill X, Daddy Chill X. Very, very close already here. Knocks in the deep problem. What a good play that was with a single nade. He can knock down 1 man army from zero. From Zohab 0. Oh, Zohab 200. This is not looking good now. Here we come. He can still spray down with Dilo. Now, right now, I'm a little bit confused. Which team will be getting the chicken in a 1v1v1 situation? Oh my goodness, Spellbound. He might be getting elimination point. What a good shot that was. He still got elimination with that single man that I was saying before. You know, he can join as a third party in this last engagement. That's something which he did from Spellbound Knox. Okay, 1v1. Team Thunder Esports versus Spellbound. Which team will be getting the chicken dinner? No nade anymore. No first aid, no bandage from Sexy. Here we come, the final push here. Knox versus Sexy. Which player will be more accuracy was able to trigger? And Knox will be over. And a winner chicken dinner in last match. Decider match will be Team Thunder Esports. That was so close. from Team Spellbound to get the chicken dinner when it was 1 minute ago. It was 3v3v1 situation, and after some moment it was 3v2v1, and finally he can get to the last fight 1v1 situation. He can almost get the chicken dinner. Thank you once again for coming live stream. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe button. So tomorrow we will be back with the quarterfinal pool E and F, 8 p.m. tomorrow. Please stay tuned. And those team who are not qualifying for the semi-final, you can still buy wildcard. You want to play for semi-final or you want to play for quarterfinal again, there is still wildcard with just 80 rupees. Okay. So we are done with the last match, decider match. Thank you once again for coming live stream and supporting your teams. And once again, I'd like to thank for PLE team that I got donation 1,000 rupees. This is the highest donation which I ever received. This is a miracle. You know, I really appreciate it, bro. Thank you so much once again. Okay, these are the start of the match. Spellbound Nox getting 8 elimination points alone in that single match. Last match, Erangel match, and best companion from Daily Chill X and Sexy will be getting the final elimination points.
Hey, 나 출소. 진짜 나은 것 같아. 나 혼자가 먹는 게 깍깍하니.
Thank you for commenting in the box. Rosie Zoe Rampari Kalom Lutuke Iron Commander NBA on Tronani Chuarin Luke Ding Team 15. Let's go. Let's Julia calling Team SB Spellbound on Trona and Lom Lutuke Flexi OP. Let's go. Okay. Thank you so much. Good night, guys. We will see you guys tomorrow 8 p.m. See you guys tomorrow 8 p.m.